Hey everyone, Hydrahead here, and this is Web of Venom, Venom Unleashed. Please excuse any noise you hear in the background. I got the heater going. It's pretty chilly out here in the car right now. So, this is, yet again, another Venom book from Marvel. Big surprise, I know. This one is by Stegman, Holtz, Gedeon, Deering, Brown, Cabrera. So Stegman is actually doing the writing on this. This is pretty sure he said this is the first comic he's ever written. It's pretty obvious that an artist wrote it, seeing as the storytelling is visual, not verbal. You can tell that all the words are really more just kind of filler. Not a whole lot is given away until one of the other characters comes in at the end, and then really that's just a lot of monologuing, kind of some exposition, but for the most part, the majority of the story is in the art. And I think that's kind of common when you have artists turned writers leading a story like that. Also, because of that, it's really kind of hard to judge his writing, as he didn't write a lot. He plotted a lot out, though. The story is entertaining. It's basically about a dog. So, as of right now, the symbiote is a pit bull. He looks like a rap video pit bull. Most pit bulls don't actually look like this. This type of dog, you have to crossbreed a pit bull with a American bulldog to get that kind of size and girth out of them, because pit bulls aren't actually a large breed dog. Because you don't want a tall dog in a pit fight. Because, well, I'm not going to get into pit fighting because it's a disgusting thing. But so this story is about this dog. It's essentially the symbiote. It is gone kind of retarded after being in connection with the god symbiote, and now it's just this brainless entity, so of course it's shown as a dog. As a dog, it has plenty of emotion and character, seems to have some sort of freedom of thought, and it's good. I mean, you know. But basically what's happening is these dudes who look like zombies are looking for Eddie. The dog saves Eddie's ass, kills the guys, and then he smells the smell coming off of him, so he follows it to try and track it down. A lot of brutal fighting happens. We see all these other people much like those zombies, but they're looking for somebody else that's not Eddie. And pretty much everyone he passes is looking for somebody else. So we get this idea that more than likely all these zombies are out looking for very specific people to bring them back in to increase their amounts. There's even some dogs that have been infected by whatever is causing these creatures. You can tell when they're infected because they have this very familiar looking red symbol in their eyes. Some of the storytelling is kind of lost in translation because of how few words are used. I mean, like I said, they do a fantastic job. The artist, which was Kyle Hotz, I'm pretty sure is the artist. You know what would have been great is if we could have not wasted all this space right here. That would have been cool. Maybe done 2 portraits of Stan. Whatever. Not judging. So, Hotz and Juan Gedeon are the pencilers. So Kyle Hotz did the majority of it. You can absolutely 100% easily tell when Juan takes over. But it's not bad, and it's supposed to be kind of like a flashback, but I absolutely hate when they put dual artists on a book. I think it pulls you out of it, and I don't care if they do it right by having the secondary artist do like flashbacks or something like that, and then they pull that stupid shit where they're like, yeah, but the change in art is supposed to reflect the fact that it's a flashback and it's not current continuous. Well, it looks stupid and it pulls you out, especially when you have a very, very consistent, I mean, the dude's shit is extremely consistent through the whole book, and then we get to this new guy taking over and shit gets all whack and crazy. If I can ever fucking find it. Because he only does like 3 pages. It seemed almost kind of pointless. But yeah, then suddenly we go to this. Just absolutely different. And it's not bad. I mean, it's good art. It's very, 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 very different. And I would say it is modern Dark Horse level art. Whereas Hotz is closer to classical Marvel level. We also get to see these tech suits, which, if you were reading Venom Lethal Protector at any point, you'll recognize these suits, so that's nice they brought those back. I don't think I've ever read Lethal Protector, because none of this shit seemed familiar to me. Some kind of cool Easter eggs in the background of this art. We got our God symbol here. We get some foreshadowing here. This is picking up where all the other Venom books have left off. That's another thing that's kind of weird about these symbiote books. Well, weird, I guess, is one way of putting it. Everything seems in continuity, but there's like 6 different number 1s. I don't know. They're not rewriting anything that was written down in another book yet, but it really seems like they all started at the same starting point and are just kind of going their own way. I'm sure it'll tie together, and this is probably so they can create some big fucking hardcover book about Venom, like the Kate Stegman analog or something. But I don't know. It's a good read though. It's only, well, shit, I don't know how much this fucking thing cost. I think it was $3.99. Oh, there it is, $4.99. $5. $5 for the dude's first ever comic. Oh man. Well, writing. He's done a shitload of arting. But first thing he ever wrote, and it's selling for $5. That's not bad though. I mean, considering Book 3 of Rags is $10 in a shop and it's censored, that's not. This is actually a pretty good deal in comparison. Anyway, if you don't want to pay $5 and you want to read this, chances are you're one of the few people that's actually made it this far in the video. So why don't you go ahead and take this code, go on over to marvel.com/redeem, insert this combination of letters and numbers, and you'll have yourself your very own copy. Unless they're doing something freaking sneaky and they're going to give you Guardians of the Galaxy instead, which would be shit, but it should be the digital version of this. So check it out. Yeah, in case you hadn't already guessed, Carnage is in there. I realize I showed his picture earlier. I mean, of course, he is God. This little scene right here makes no fucking sense, though. The dog's running around. He sees that where Carnage's hive is, and then this panel happens where Carnage shows up, rips the dog off of Eddie, and it's like, "Doggo, what's the matter, boy?" And then it just goes into nothing. Like, the dog is back helping these people, and then Eddie wakes up, not from a dream, but because they're scratching at his door, and the dog is back home. You little cute puppy. But it's good. It's not bad. It's just, I mean, they've essentially turned Lockjaw into a symbiote is what's going on here. And that's it's something. It was enjoyable though, and honestly, getting something from Marvel that isn't painful to read is nice. I also don't know if I'm going to be continuing to support Stegman. While I do really like his art, Kate's in specific has been a bit of a douchebag lately, and I'm just afraid Stegman's going to go right down that same line, which is a shame, because they're the only 2 creators at Marvel that are really worth a damn right now, apart from like 2 other dudes. But, you know, do what you want to do. I don't care. It was an enjoyable read, so if you want to spend the $5, support your local LCS and pick it up. Thanks for watching. Hell Hydra, baby.